right, I think this is the end of the journey, the end of the line. I've had a battery error. Because there was this hot spot. I put duct tape on it, not because I was just trying to bury my head in the sand, well, maybe a little bit, but it was just a temporary solution. My guess it's related to some bad connections with the nickel strips between cells. There's 2 layers of blue wrap. Maybe it's a BMS issue, but that hot spot, that's real. I mean, it was burning through. Maybe I just ran it too hot one day. I definitely pushed it a few times. So, yeah, scratching away this insulation, I don't see it again. Every time I'm about to give up on this project, it's happened about 8 times. I mean, that's it, it's over. You just wait a little bit, sleep on it, and then the next day, somehow, something happens. It gives me hope again. Gets me back out of sad boy mode into MacGyver, let's fix this mode. So, who knows? Maybe there's hope yet. What I've decided to do is I've rented a truck using this U-Pack service. I'm gonna drop off the Cyberdrop and the cargo bike, the bullet bike. So the status right now with the battery is it does cut out occasionally. There's got to be some loose interconnects in there. Anyways, I'm going to get back to Canada. I've decided now's the time. Close off this chapter. So here it is, Miami. Miami is where I reached the critical pass. That juncture at which we must decide whether to continue or to regroup and live to fight another day. Over the past 5 months, I've been traveling on and off with the Cyberdrop, and over that time, you know, I got a little lonely on the road, started to feel isolated. My goal orientation is too strong, sometimes it's unhealthily strong, and I'll just power through. And I tend to forget the human side of me that needs social interaction, and friendship, and laughter. And now for some thank yous. Jeanette, started with you in New York City. Had that issue with the front head tube. I thought the whole journey was going to be over before I knew it, but what started as a warm showers hosting for, what was it, 1 night that we agreed on, and then I stayed for a week. I don't know if anyone from the New York City Police Department is going to be watching this, but thank you for letting me camp in front of the 13th Precinct in Harlem. Carol Sabo and family in Cape May, New Jersey. Thanks for the biggest meal of the entire trip. Diane in Virginia Beach. Let me stay at your house when you weren't even there, never even met me. Thanks so much for helping me out. Carmel, Virginia Beach. Thanks for letting me hang out for a few days while I solved, I think it was a controller issue at the time. Dawn in Buxton, North Carolina, and your partner and your daughter. It was so nice to have dinner with you guys and hang out with you guys. Such a peaceful home that you have. Thank you. Dawn, that's Dawn as in Donald, in Wilmington, North Carolina. Dawn, thanks so much for taking me in on, I think it was half an hour's notice. Arrived in a rainstorm. Forgot my keys the next day. And Dawn, you drove an hour, I think 2 hours round trip just to bring me my keys, which I couldn't believe you were so gracious to do that. Thanks so much for helping me out in a pinch. I appreciate you. Uncle Dan and Aunt Barbara, Isle of Palms. Thanks so much for letting me stay longer than anticipated. To the entire staff at Rebellion Roads e-bike rentals in Charleston, South Carolina. Man, you guys helped me. I rebuilt my wheels in your workshop. You basically took me in as one of your staff, cleared up the workshop for me, frankly. I mean, I was blown away by your kindness and willingness to help me out. So thank you so much.
Well, it'll be a beautiful trip for you.
Don't
Yeah.
let those migrants get a hold of you.
These old boys, these old Virginia boys. Feel like I've known them for 40 years. It's a beautiful day for a ride.
Oh, it is. Look at that, not a cloud in the sky.
Beautiful day. All right, boys. Take care. Kevin in Jacksonville Beach, you and your wife, really enjoyed getting to know you guys and having dinner with you. Thanks so much, and for the connection to Al and Jim and the guys. It just was a real treat to meet all of you and to stay in touch. So thanks for following along. Annie in Neptune Beach, another warm showers host, let me stay at her house while she was away with her husband and child somewhere else. So just again, a kudos to Warm Showers and what a wonderful network it is. So Annie, I don't know if you'll see this, but thank you. Ryan the Gator in St. Augustine, great to meet you, and thanks for the delicious pizza. Love your dog. Samantha in Georgia, who knew a driveway rental could turn into such a fun time? It was great spending the week with you and meeting your friends, playing that music show together, give me a chance to get on the drums. That was so much fun with you in Savannah, Georgia. Hope you're doing well. And finally, here in Miami, Juliana, Ronaldo, Sophie, and your dad, Sophie. So thanks everybody. See you in chapter 2.